Welcome to the Tater Tales of Stu Spudman. This is a story mashup featuring American Truck Simulator, The Sims 4, and Big Ambitions playthroughs. Each will have a potato theme. So there it is. We've got our triple trailer load of potatoes. We've got our long square-nosed truck. We've got our lights on. And let's see. Okay, we got a couple of reroutes. So let's get going. So I've already been working in The Sims 4 to try to recreate these Sunshine Crops buildings. I am able to get these two long buildings onto a 64 by 64 lot. The only issue is that they can't be as staggered as they are. So right now that one's way back there compared to this one, but in The Sims it has to be a little bit closer to the front of this one in order to get it to fit on the lot without shortening the building. I don't know what exactly I'm doing with that. You know, it might just be a prop. Really? You gotta give me mail while I'm in the middle of doing this? Probably something about a recruitment agency this time. Oh no, I'm a brown noser. Now hopefully we don't encounter any rain, because I've noticed when I play this and it starts raining, that's when I have serious problems with the brakes not working on my trucks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't wanna get hung up. Come on. Choo-choo train. Well, I didn't get anything saying trailer damage, or at least I wasn't looking. Something weird about them with squiggly lines like that. I don't know if it's maybe that those are like that in real life somehow, and they just when they drove around they used the image that they had of the real thing. Caught up on these again, aren't we? I need to remind myself not to go this way. But hey, if I get unstuck, I get unstuck. You know, they don't give fines for getting stuck, so... The only fine you get there is if you get so stuck you have to call the tow truck. Oh, actually, I did reroute this, so this is my fault. I wanted to go this way, so... So, yeah, that's my fault for going this way. Because I wanted to cut through the middle of the town here. Thing about my videos is I'm gonna do the sightseeing. You know, it makes for a longer video, and unless people are telling me they're watching, I have no idea if they are or not. But once again, if you are watching, I appreciate it. videos on my channel. I try to edit out things that don't matter as much. I might not show you the map that I rerouted, but as far as driving around the town, you're going to see that. I don't like fast traveling. I don't like speeding up the video. Here's an example of what I mean by if that lower stoplight wasn't there, I'd have no idea what the light is right now. Now, sure, when the traffic starts moving, I'd know it's my turn, but if I needed to turn left, I'd have no clue. So I'd have to use the other camera. And I just... It's a shame I had to do that. But since I put my videos on a playlist, what I end up doing is when I go to bed, since I don't use a TV anymore, so I tend to just have YouTube going. Sometimes my XCOM stream's going, and my XCOM playlist is going. Sometimes it's my Boulder Challenge. Sometimes I'll put somebody else's on. But no clue whether or not it does anything to YouTube to have one person watching my videos that much, given that it's me doing it and not some other unique user. What I do. I used to just turn certain movies on and let those be my I don't know what you call it, my night light, or some people sleep with a fan on. I tend to put some movie on, sometimes I'll put like It's a Mad World, or The Longest Day, or whatever one was available at a given time on one of the on-demand services. But these days I put on one of my playlists. I mean, the most I'm gonna sleep is about 10 hours on a day off, so the fact that I have a almost 24-hour playlist of Truck Simulator, it doesn't run out. So I can kind of start it on various episodes. done this in any, to my own horn way of any sort, but it's an accomplishment for me, personally, that I recorded that much stuff. And actually edited and uploaded it. Especially as something like this where I'm doing a lot of talking. Growing up, hearing the sound of my own voice on a tape recorder, it freaked me out. I really didn't like it. So, the fact that I've not only recorded several episodes of my XCOM series, and several episodes of Over Challenge, and PB Sims, and now this, I take that as a very, very personal and prideful accomplishment for me. And it's one of the main reasons why I enjoy making World Without You so much. Because maybe to some people, the voices I'm doing in that series are annoying, if anybody's actually listening to it. But I don't know. I didn't know I was capable of making that many different voices. I mean, I can tell I've got at least 4 different good ones. Now, over time, throughout the episodes, some of the characters' voices have evolved as they've gone from introducing themselves in an episode to becoming a main character. And sometimes I have to go back and listen to an episode to compare whether or not I'm making the same voice. No, I mean, that kind of started with Ellie. You know, it's like right away I had her with like a regular kind of voice, and then all of a sudden she turned into somebody from Texas, and I had to add in the y'alls. And now, I don't know if people from Texas say y'all or not, but Ellie says y'all. And Harold kind of sounded normal when I first introduced him, and I guess if I had to describe what he's become, it's kind of like using a Sylvester Stallone Rocky type voice with him. You know, I don't want to say he's punchy, but it's just that it kind of reminds me of how Rocky sounded when course, it started off with you got Tiffany, and you have her daughter, and I gotta have just a little bit of a difference, so you can tell one of them's talking instead of the other. Now, sometimes it kind of gets reversed on me. Similar to what's happening right now, the one that I'm working on, where her mother is now, where Debbie, Tiffany's mother, is now telling a story. She's got a deeper voice than Tiffany. I like playing these games here, and I would love to do the Sims and Big Ambitions and all that, but with the things that are going on in my life right now, one thing that's really keeping me going is working on Home Without You. And it's turned into a very big project. I didn't expect to have, well, I'm at 8.5 episodes right now, and part of the story, in my mind, was about 3 parts. Because there's a beginning part, and then there's a middle climax at some point, and then there's the events near the end. And I had certain Belinda Carlisle songs in mind, very certain parts, and I am holding back quite a few songs that have to be saved for the most important parts of the series. At some point, I've got to have a little bit of a montage with some of the days coming up in the story. It's either that or some episodes won't have any songs, or I'll have to repeat some. Thankfully, she does have a lot of songs, which goes to my point of a lot of songs that were not released in the U.S. or were not put on the radio, and I'm trying to stick to her songs that are on her YouTube and not Go-Go's, and not songs that she did that are on somebody else's site but not hers. Like, for example, she did the opening song for the Mannequin movie, but that has not been released on any of her official sites. So the only way you can get that is the people that have like found a copy of it somehow or recorded it from the movie and uploaded that to YouTube. And I'm not going to use those. Now there is you can order something, one of the albums that she has that does have that on it, but it's like a very specific one. But yeah, I don't want people thinking that I'm some crazed Belinda Carlisle fan or something, but I've been listening to some of them songs since I was like 12 years old, and for a long time I wasn't, but between the time I was 12 years old and had her first album or second album and the mid-90s, I didn't really get to hear her other albums. It wasn't until the mid-90s when I had my first job and started buying lots of music CDs from all sorts of artists. That's when I bought the rest of her CDs. Got to listen to the rest of her songs that were released up to that point. But even after that, back around 2013, when I quit my job to go back to school, I was doing a lot of listening to music around that time, and I was listening to a lot of hers as well as others at that time. I guess I was going through what I called a purge at that time, before that movie came out. I was trying to get rid of a lot of the anger negativity in my life. I was trying to get myself mentally refreshed to get through school and not give up. Because it was a school that I had tried before and did not get through. And whoa. That was a close one. But track of the music after a while because I ended up moving for a little while and didn't have my music CDs for a while in a place where I could just grab them and play them. Well, that's right, I was coming over this way because there was a viewpoint somewhere. Watch this. Too bad it's at night, though. Hopefully it's good, whatever it is. Good boy there, bud. That was nice. I'm kind of dealing with the opposite. I mean, I got through that school, and for 10 years I've had the career that I went to that school to get. And I had a lot of positive things from it. And was more of a success at it than I thought I would be. But I'm at a crossroads at the moment because I'm about to close my business, and I'm back to working at the grocery store that I quit to go to school. And I don't know what's going to happen. I'm that I wanted to do with my life. Even though it's still possible, it's just not like I'd like to have kids, but I'm now 47 years old. If I were to have a kid, I might not live long enough to see them grow up. First, I'd have to meet somebody. I haven't met anybody yet. So, I don't know. These next few months are going to be interesting. I'm not trying to have some fancy YouTube channel with making money at it. Just, that's a whole nother... I would just mess that up. I'm not going to do it the proper way if I do that. I don't know if I was talking about it in one of my Walbert episodes or if it was one of the ones that got messed up recently, but I just don't like the whole thing with I don't want to have to do things the way YouTube tells me to in order to get my videos seen. If that's what's being done. There's a group of 4 YouTubers that were playing games together online. But because when they play certain games together, it sinks one of their channels because it doesn't get as many views as the other games they're playing. Now they don't want to play with each other anymore, and it's like that shouldn't be a thing. I know I'm going to Farmer's Barn. Must be up here. Okay. Alright, well, I'll call out the time, but this might not be as important. It's 11:14. Where do they want it? Just straight ahead, basically. So let's see if I can do this without mucking it up and having to go in reverse. Yeah, let's go Now this is a potato load, so whatever I get from this, I get to keep. Now I don't know if I get bonus money or just experience, so we're gonna see that. Okay, well that was 2 minutes. Okay, so I got a $30 bonus. Okay, and that gave me $33.85. All right. So, and it already gives me another one. Okay. And our email. Okay. All right. So let's see what we are offered. All right. We do not have a potato job. I'm at Farmer's Barn. Okay, I think I'm gonna. Now, technically, because of what I was saying, I could take these frozen vegetables from here and I could continue on to Burns. But do I want that? Or I can do that one. Let's see what other options I have. All right, so we have the vegetables with an articulated. We have packaged foods from Ontario back to Twin Falls. That would be cool. That would be like a return trip. That would allow me to look at the bridge. Although it's in the middle of the night, so. Frozen veggies. Grain, dry fruits, grain. Fruits, nuts. Now, while this is a sunshine crops to sunshine crops, I would be holding off on this unless it was my only option. We got some rice, frozen food, and some nuts going to Walbert. Both of these at the same time. Fruit juice, fruit juice. So yeah, frozen food. That's probably what I'll end up taking. Was there another one? I think we had a frozen vegetable. Yeah, like Boise to Burns. That wasn't as far. Packaged food going back home. And then there's the vegetables. Oh, it's heavy. Okay. I think I'm going to take this one. Yeah, just so I can go that direction a little bit too. I'm pretty sure there's another Sunshine Crops over in that town, so I'd like to unlock that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this vegetable load. Okay, so what do we got here? We got just a double trailer. Got a double trailer of vegetables. Let's go this way this time. Yep. This other building over here. Got a little awning here. Got some garage doors and so we might be pulling 3 trailers again. Kind of hard to tell it. Anyway, okay, it is just a double trailer, just something about that was making it look like I had another one. I don't think I rerouted anything this time. We're just going to a new city. It's just kind of it. But we won't be going the other way this time, so we can find something new to get hooked on. Yeah, this is a load of vegetables, and I don't know exactly what the percentage is that I'm going to add to my total. I could just make it easy on myself and say, you know, I get $1,000, but figure that out later. I mean, I'm now on the 4th job again. As far as I'm aware, the recordings have been doing fine. I've been stopping recordings after each load so far. Streamlabs has not told me that there was any issues with those recordings, so I'm hoping there isn't, other than the usual. So we'll see. But yep, this is now my fourth recording, my 4th delivery of today. Of course, when I go to upload these, I have to edit them first, so first I have to upload them to my editing software. I have to wait for the sound to process, and sometimes that takes a while. Are we stopping for a non-existent train? No, it's not a train. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and move forward, because I said something. I think that one was doing that on my other playthroughs or whatever, you know, the truck was stopped like that, and I'm like, I think they were stopping for the railroad tracks for whatever reason, but I didn't want to stop. Ahead, huh? Oh, just that little bit. Okay, this must be the... This must be the intersection from the, when you load up Twin Falls. The camera's looking back towards me. Because you see the other side of this diner next to me. Kind of looking back at this little, you know. It's like 3, 4, what's it say, like a 5-way intersection. Yep. Again, I'm trying to focus less on the rules for this and just playing the game. You know, I wish I could get potatoes for every delivery, but I mean, I kind of got spoiled that when I tried it the first time and those recordings got messed up. I started out with that vegetable delivery to sell goods, and then I had potatoes to Ogden, and then I think I had another potatoes to Ogden right after that. And then I think I had one where it was like I delivered the potatoes to the rail export in Ogden, and then the next load was like taking the same potatoes and then going further to Provo or something like that, or Cedar City. And I was like, oh wow, that's cool. So it was like I was delivering my own potatoes to the next place. I suppose one of these times we'll have to come from that road over by Walbert. Maybe whatever time it is that we come from this opposite direction and look at the bridge on the camera. I'm assuming the bridge is the video. I could be wrong. Get over before I get to the other side of the bridge, because I'm gonna have to get on that freeway. So all y'all that's way back there, can you like stay back? Because I'm coming over with these trailers and I don't know how far I reach. The weird part about recording these back to back is it's like I'm continuing the same conversation. It's like I might start talking about something that in real life I was just talking about 5 minutes ago. But, oh. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Well, I'm gonna try going that way anyway. Okay, that's what it's doing. It's making me go over there and then come back this way to get it to left turn onto this lane. So as long as I avoid that on-ramp behind me, I should be able to get on. I mean, I don't know if I might have did a illegal right turn there. Let's see. This is a $8,400, or basically an $8,500 load of potatoes or vegetables. If I were to do 10%, then I get $850. So I'm definitely going to do at least 10%. That's sure. Maybe I'll dance for Pedro. I was getting a sip of coffee, so took my hand off the controller. Oh well. Coffee for Pedro, right? Maybe what I'll do is vegetables themselves, since they haven't been processed yet, maybe those I'll do like 50% or 25%, and then for the frozen or packaged foods, I can do a different number. Maybe vegetables could be 50%, and then frozen vegetables could be 25%, and then the packaged or frozen food could be 10%, something like that. The more processed the item is, the lower I get. Depends on how many of these loads I mean, if I just can't get a potato load, I'm gonna have to do something to get some money. lot of my videos do have views and not very many likes, so I don't know if people are just forgetting, or if maybe people are just upset with my videos because I don't have top-of-the-line graphics or whatever. You know, I don't know. I hope it's just that, you know, people just forget. That's all. I mean, whether you leave the like or not, it doesn't make me appreciate you watching any less. It's nice to know that somebody is watching for sure, you know. Even better if there's a comment. Just saying that in general. I'm not meaning to ever sound like I'm complaining about that. The fact that, I mean, at the moment I've got about 33, 34 subscribers. Even if they never actually were to watch any of my videos, I'm still very thankful to have even just one that went ahead and hit that button. You know, I'll say it now, I have an inferiority complex. I was born with one. I have a problem with thinking I'm not good enough. So alright. Let's go ahead and hit this baby. It is 52. Where do you want me to put it? And I get to go over there. It's probably going to be under the container grabber, the hoist crane. I had to do one of these with the other loads I did that didn't get recorded, but I had to be careful. But I ended up having to back up because when it's too far over at the edge like this, your wheels end up going over the line of like the map on here. So it wasn't recognizing that I was inside the lines. You know, and I was trying to back up the trailers, and well, you don't get to back up the trailers into this thing, so I ended up just going around the building and coming back. reason that thing's not showing me the little map thing. Yeah, see how it switched to that view? Alright, that didn't work. Yeah, so I'm gonna try going around. It's amazing how I fly around these things like this, pulling these trailers. But when it comes time to just try to back up a little bit, whoa, come on. You know, I have such a hard time. Alright, we need to get a wide turn going in here. So I need to make sure I'm going in this as straight as possible. And I need to be further over towards the right. Yeah, see, it's like... For some reason, this thing over here is not showing the map thingy. My GPS thingy over there is not showing my position. See, I don't want to do that. It's... Yeah, see, it's obviously there's a glitch with these things. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, because... Not going to worry about it. I'd rather move on to another episode. Okay, we have a frozen food, beet harvester, flour, packaged food. Let's see, where are we? We're at Pocatello. Grain going to Bozeman. Well, the thing is, according to my rules, if I don't have the load that I need, I have to go back home. So, back home we have either plows to Ontario or grain, which is a food item, even though it's not the proper food item, but it is a job for sunshine crops. So that's the rule. The rule is that I have to take a job for sunshine crops back home. So for now, that's what I'm going to do. It at least gets me to a new town. So it's just a regular trailer of some sort, even if it's a long one. It doesn't matter because I don't get that money anyway. It's grain, it's not potatoes. So that's part of the fun of it. I only get to keep the money if it's potatoes or a percentage. So, all right. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.